Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome to my channel. This is my second BookTube video and I thought that today I would do the BookTube Newbie Tag. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I think my answer is probably the same as a lot of people's answer to that question. I like books, I like reading, I like talking about books and reading, and I like making YouTube videos. The next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Bit of a difficult question. I think that everyone is quite different. So everyone has unique opinions and unique perspectives on the world and what they read. So I guess that my opinions and my thoughts would be different. Something fun that I bring to the videos. I hope that it's fun. I think it is, but at the end of all of my videos, I am going to be putting a photo. Some of them might be photos of my sort of daily life, and some of them will be photos of myself reading in various places. So I think that's something a bit different. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this channel? I've been watching a lot of BookTube videos recently and I've subscribed to quite a few different BookTubers. I'm really enjoying their content. I particularly love To Be Reds. I like getting people's recommendations for books and hearing what they're thinking about the books and why they're looking forward to reading books. So I'm looking forward to being part of that community. Number 4 is, why do you love reading? Why do I love reading? I love being taken to a whole different world and a different reality and experiencing different ways of looking at things and experiencing different aspects of life and being able to be in someone else's skin. I love being captivated by another world, another universe. I love having a story told to me. Question number 5, what book or series got you into reading? I'm going to answer that question in 2 parts. The first part is that when I was a very young child, probably about 5 or 6, before I'd really been able to read for myself, my parents used to read to me all the time, and I remember distinctly them reading The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe to me. I remember just absolutely loving that book. They read the entire Narnia Chronicles to me when I was that age, and my sister, and we just loved the world, we loved the story, we loved the talking animals, we loved Aslan. So that series is what got me into storytelling, I guess. What got me into actually doing the reading myself, when I was about 10, I ran across a series of books called the Teddy Joe books. They were middle grade books that were about a young girl whose family had all sorts of problems, and she and her brothers and sisters had spent most of their life in and out of foster homes, and they eventually were given over to the care of their grandparents. And it's just about how she sort of deals with that situation and her relationship with her grandparents, her relationship with her siblings, and I just really enjoyed the writing. I really enjoyed the books. Okay, so question number 6. What question would you ask your favourite booktubers? The first question that I'd really like to ask all booktubers is, how do you find the time and how do you find the motivation to continuously create content? I've asked them to recommend a book or a series of books to me that they have enjoyed. Question number 7, what challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? The answer to that question for me is finding time and finding motivation to not just film, but to edit and post videos. When did you start reading? I think I answered that question, but I started reading really voraciously and loving reading for myself when I was about 10. Where do you read? Question number 9. Mostly I read in my lounge room, either sitting or lying on one of our couches. I do sometimes like to go for a walk down near the foreshore down near my house, and I often take a book with me and then get a coffee, and once I'm done with the walk, have a lie and read the coffee, drink the coffee and read the book. What kind of books do you like to read? That is the last question. So my favourite type of books when I was younger was fantasy. I still really love fantasy, but recently I've been reading a lot of mystery and suspense books, which I really, really like. And I've also been getting into more sort of contemporary books. I've picked up Leanne Moriarty recently, who wrote Big Little Lies, and I've read as many books of hers as I can get my hands on. I'm not a big graphic novel person, but I am intending on starting on reading some of those at some point, so that will be interesting. And I also don't tend to read horror, but I'm planning on picking up some Stephen King in the not too distant future as well. So those were my answers to the BookTube Newbie Tag. If you liked that video, please hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified when I post future videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.